to my possible new setup. Hope you like it. 2, this might stop abruptly because my dad's due home any minute and I decided to film it now. And 3, the microphone, that's what I had to say. The sound will be crap for another week, just give it another week. I have ordered a new microphone, it's on its way, it's not here yet, but please just ignore the crappy thing. I have forgotten how to film a video because for the past 2 weeks I have been doing New York. I have loved doing my New York vlogs. I was stressed out during my New York vlogs, I'm not gonna lie. The deadline I gave myself to finish everything was ridiculous, but I did it. It's done. I'm happy. And I've never been so relieved to finish a vlog in my life. But at the same time, I was so sad because it was saying goodbye to an era, which was my New York experience. I miss it dearly, every day. So, I'm going to slowly get back on. This is, again, I'm doing a Dear Joanne, technically 2 in the same month. The reason for that is how I wrote it in my YouTube diary. I'd show you it, but then that's given away next week's, and that was meant to be this week's. But I wrote it in and I won't crossing anything else out of my thing. I'm a major perfectionist when it comes to diaries and journals and planners and blah 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 blah. Anything stationery. So I'm just gonna get on with it. And if there's any weird things on the screen, I apologise. I feel like I can see it, but I can't tell. I'm stressed. And I don't know how much footage / memory I have on this card because my adorable 2-year-old niece was playing with my camera all weekend. She was obsessed, and now I have to get her a camera for Christmas so she can keep pressing buttons and seeing what she's taken a picture of. Also, welcome to my room. Now you can see why it's such a struggle for me to film. I have a window here, and over there, where you can see the photos over there, there's barely any room. So at the moment, I could either go towards the lighting, which is probably the better option, but I quite like the setup. I have fairy lights, but you can't see them. And I've just realised I'm going completely off topic. I had a few things to say, okay? It is a Dear Joanne. We're starting now, okay? Go. Dear Joanne, let's talk about the awkward teenage stage. Now by this, I mean makeup-wise. We all went through it. I didn't go through it as much. I'm not saying that I was perfect at doing makeup and all that jazz. I just mean for a really long part of my teenage years, I didn't wear makeup. I didn't wear makeup until about 14, 15. I never really cared when I first started high school because that generation, we didn't really do makeup. It was kind of like the older people that did it, and we just admired them, I guess. I never really had a big interest in makeup when I was younger, but I don't know, I got to about 14, 15, the last few years, I think it was like the end of year 9 and then 10 and 11, me and my best friend at the time were like, right, tomorrow I'm going to wear mascara and I'm going to wear some like really nice, bright lipstick, because obviously you got away with it because in school they didn't really care. So we were like, oh yeah, and then the first day we arranged it, I'd forgotten. My best friend at the time was fuming with me because she's quite a shy girl, and she was like, I cannot believe you didn't remember. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm just useless with memory. So we did it for a while. Obviously everyone wore like a bit of mascara and a bit of lippy every once in a while. But basically it was kind of like one of them moments where you went through the rebellious stage because your parents are kind of like, you don't need to wear makeup, you don't need to wear it. I was never banned from not wearing makeup, but like you go through the stage, like I was going to school with like black eyes, not like black eyes, like I put the mascara on as many times as I could, and you know, I'd wear like bright, I'm pretty sure at some point I wore like red lipstick, like, to school. Didn't need to. But I did, and you go through the stage where you're like, oh no, I have loads and loads of makeup. But I remember having a conversation with one of my friends, and she wore everything. She wore foundation, mascara, you know, sometimes eyeshadow, like that. They were like the 3 basic things that you wore at school, like that's what you got away with without trying too hard. And I used to say to her, foundation gives you spots, like it makes you have spots. I'm saying that as I'm wearing foundation now. This lighting is terrible and it's really bothering me. The next thing I'm going to be bloody buying £80 worth of lighting just to make this work. So I used to hate like makeup. I never had an interest in it. I just didn't like it, and I don't know what it was that I was just so against. Oh, and the lighting will go funny because the sun comes out in England every once in a while. We're appreciating the sun. It's freezing, but we're appreciating the sun. Joanne at the moment, I know this is about you, is in Spain having a ball of a time right now. I hope it's cold. I'm such a bitch. And like, I remember I used to go, then in college I used to wear, I do now, but it doesn't look as bad. I looked at myself. I was looking through my Instagram the other day and I saw this picture, and I used to say this is how I want to look every day. And it'd be Rimmel, I think I have it. I must have thrown it. I used to have, you know, the Rimmel London, and it was like light porcelain, and I'm still porcelain now. I'm L'Oreal matte something, I don't know, it's over there. But I'm porcelain still, but like it just looked really pale on me. And in the picture it doesn't help that also I'm stood in front of a window, so the paleness just explodes on you, and then bright red lipstick, and obviously I've done my cheeks, but they were very like standard, just a little bit of rose to it, so you look like, you know, you've got a bit of colour. And I've done my mascara, and it just, I love that look in college. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I barely did that. I went through like a stage in like the first and second year of college, where during the 6 weeks holidays, and I was like obsessed with makeup. And then I realised I was getting up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I weren't doing that. I used to put on concealer, mascara, and that was it. And I'd be out the door, I wouldn't care. My friend Kirsty, she wears like, even to college, she wore like glittery eyeshadow and mascara and foundation. I just couldn't be bothered. I just didn't care. And I loved that about me, that I just didn't care. But now this is the point of the video, I am seeing like 10, 11-year-olds caked in just makeup, and it's like, where is your awkward stage? Like, we have contours kits now, we have freaking bronzer and highlight and bloody everything else that you could bloody imagine that we didn't have at that age, and then they're watching YouTube videos or just practicing at home and perfecting this look, and I'm just like, this is not fair. Why are you not going through the weird phase that we all went through, and we all had the freaking plastic makeup that nothing came out of, and we had the stupid bright pink lip gloss with that stupid little brush that we got given? Why are they skipping this stage? Like, my stage was just like buying the wrong foundation and just looking orange, and just my cousin who was younger than me did my makeup once because I just didn't wear makeup in school, and she put an orange foundation on me, and I did not know, and no one told me at school till my dad picked me up because I had like an appointment, like a hospital appointment or something, and he was like, why do you look like an Oompa Loompa? And I was like, what? Why are people now not going through this stage? I do not understand. Like, you need to buy the wrong foundation, not because you want to be 2 shades darker. People need to not know what frickin' bronzer, contour, and highlight is. You're supposed to learn that when you're about 15. I don't know. I wasn't really a makeup obsessed. I am now. I'm getting quite obsessed. I'm quite good with my makeup now. I do not bronze anymore because because I couldn't be bothered. I don't contour and I don't highlight. No, I put foundation, powder, blusher, mascara, sometimes lipstick, and sometimes I do my brows. Have I done them today? I have, but you won't be able to tell because they just look filled in. I'm trying. I am so tempted. One week I'm going to do a beauty video where I do learning how to contour, learning how to highlight, learning how to bronze properly, and it's going to be great, guys. You are going to love it because it'll probably be a comedy factor because it will not be good. I suck at doing proper makeup things, I can assure you. But the point is, why are these children, they are children, going through this perfection from birth? It's like they've got a makeup artist that gone round to their house, taught them how to do everything perfectly, then show up at first day high school, they've got it perfectly. How's that fair? Where's your bright pink lips that look ridiculous? Where's your orange foundation that nobody will dare tell you looks ridiculous? And where's you caking foundation on because you think it's going to get rid of your spots, but really it's not? And where's your bad acne? People don't even have bad acne this much anymore. Like, I never went through it, touch wood. But, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I went through, especially at the beginning of high school, like, I didn't do it out, but I tried all the makeup. I still do now, thanks to Lottie Tomlinson, I still do bright eyeshadow. Like, I think if you have the right outfit at the right event, at the right place, with a nice nude lipstick, bright eyeshadow looks fab. I wish Lottie Tomlinson was my best friend because I would adore her to be my guru in makeup, my makeup guru, because she is fucking amazing and I don't know how she does it, but she does, and you know what, hands up, because she's freaking awesome and I want her to be my friend. But why are teenagers these days not going through the awkward teenage stage, even if it's not just makeup? I mean, I have spoke a lot about makeup, but I also mean things such as hair. I went through so many awkward teenage stages regarding my hair. In high school, I decided when I came back from a history trip with school that I wanted a fringe. Now, if I could find any, which I probably won't because I probably freaking burned them all out of every hard drive I have, I looked like, and the first thing my friends said to me, you look like Lady Gaga. You look like from the 70s. I'm like, thanks. That's not what I was going for. I just wanted a fringe, but because I have such thick hair, it just looked ridiculous. And it was there. It was horrible. You know the first thing my mum said to me when I told her I didn't like it? I knew it wouldn't suit you. Why did you let me get it? You know why? Because she went through the awkward teenage stage too, and she wanted me to go through it. Don't think that my children aren't going through it. Yeah. And until I started my job, I had long hair because I refused to cut it for a year. It was probably about to here. And the fun fact about my hair, if you have thick hair, it might happen to you too. When it grows down, it doesn't just grow down, it grows out. So I've looked like a lion's mane. I will insert a picture here. No laughing, because I do not appreciate it. There are still pictures from when I first started, hung up at work from an event we did, right? I don't appreciate the pictures. We have a new collage that they could put up to replace the ones we have, but they won't because they like every year. I'm like, get rid of the evidence of the mane. Get the nice picture of my hair being bright blonde. I must add, it was blonde. This is like gingery blonde at the moment. But I can't deal with it. Like, my hair, awkward teenage moment with hair was 10 times worse. Like, why are teenagers that are now teenagers why are they missing that stage? Why? It's a question that I have asked you, Joanne, many times, and we still don't know the answer, so that's why I'm looking forward to your blog post. But, like, my hair was just like the worst part of the awkward stage that I went through as a teen, especially as a teenager. Like, I went through when I had an inverted bowl, and that was just horrendous. I'm not even putting that there because, no. And then I just never grew it after that. I was like, no, screw it. I'm not growing my hair. I'm not cutting my hair because I don't want that again. And now I have this length, and I'm actually, right, okay, at the weekend when I went to Ireland, I was like, I'm going to grow it for a little bit and see what it looks like. I'm looking at it now. I quite like it this length. So it's not going past this length, but this is that is straight, you see. But I like it this length, so shoulder length, right? So I'm going to keep it like that. My cousin, who I'm being a maid of honour for, is like, keep your hair like that. I like it how it is now. This is literally just pretty much this, but a bit more curlier, because that's what you do it. Anyway, Joanne, my questions for you are, did you go through an awkward makeup teenage phase? And did you go through an awkward makeup, an awkward hair phase? Because I don't understand what is wrong with these kids. Why are they having perfect hair, perfect face, perfect everything? Why are they not having the weird stages? I think maybe it's because we're 90s kids. I mean, they are 90s kids too. But they're like 99. So they had the 1 year where everything was getting cool to the 2000s. Like, I don't understand. Why are they missing the stage? Like, there are people at my work at the moment that are like freaking 16, 17, and they're fine. They didn't go through the awkward makeup stage or the awkward hair stage. They literally skipped it. It's like puberty taught them how to do everything. So if you want, you can comment below. Did you have any awkward teenage stages? I'm so sorry that most of this is basically me just rambling about myself, but that is kind of the point of this video because I wanted to introduce you a little bit into my life. Oh yeah, by the way, I then decided that I wanted a side fringe, so I think I have some really weird pictures where I have a slight bit of side fringe. I'll insert it here. But yes, did you have any awkward teenage phases that you had? That's such a horrible sentence to say. I literally have spoken so much today that I'm running out of words. So comment below, like this video if you agree, unlike it, dislike it if you disagree. Again, I don't mind. I love your opinion because that is you guys showing your opinion. Comment below, please subscribe, share to your friends, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!